This video is going to show you all the different ways that you can try to repair Microsoft Edge if it's not behaving, if it's not starting up, if it keeps crashing, if it's slow to respond. We're going to go through all the different ways. If you're watching this video as a short, tap on the thumbnail in the bottom right hand corner right now so that you can see the full video. If you're already watching the full video, hold tight, more details coming up shortly. Don't forget to like this video, share it and subscribe to my channel. Doing these three things help us make more great videos for you. So Microsoft Edge, that's the browser that comes with Windows 10 and Windows 11. Now at times it can play up, it can crash quite a lot, it can fail to start. It can do all sorts of things. It can run slow. So this guide is going to go through all the different steps you can try and get Microsoft Edge back up and running. Now, first of all, if Microsoft Edge is giving you problems, then the first thing to try, it's very, very simple. Whether you're running Windows 10 or Windows 11, just restart the computer. And when I say restart, I mean restart. So click on the start button at the bottom of the screen, click on the power logo and actually click the word restart. Do not click shutdown. When you restart the computer, what it will do is it will reset all of the drivers, it will reset all of the services, and it may well help where a shutdown doesn't. So try that first of all. So that is click on the start button at the bottom of the screen, click on the power logo, and then actually click on the word restart. Don't click sleep, don't click shutdown, don't click hibernate. Actually click the word restart. Let your computer restart and we'll come back to it. Now you might well notice that the computer takes a little bit longer to shut down and start up, but don't worry, it only does that when the computer's restarting, because like I say, it's doing a lot more than what it normally would. Okay, so mine's just restarting and it's just logging in. If you need to, obviously type in your PIN number or your password if you've got one here, and then try opening Microsoft Edge again and see if it plays up. Okay, if it doesn't, then great, it's solved the problem. If it does still play up or doesn't load, then let's move on to the next step. So the next step is to launch Microsoft Edge in safe mode. Now this is a basic mode, doesn't have any add-ons in it, just to eliminate any problems with any extensions. So click on the start button and then just type CMD. That's C for Charlie, M for Mother, D for Delta. Hopefully after a couple of seconds under best match, you should see command prompts app. Move your mouse over it, click on the right mouse button and then left click run as administrator. The screen may darken, it might say, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Well, as long as it says Windows Command Processor and the verified publisher is Microsoft Windows, move your mouse over yes, left click once. Then you should get this black box appear on the screen. And we want to type in here, we want to type start space MS Edge space hyphen in private. So that's start space MS Edge space hyphen in private. If you need to make a note of this, pause this video, write this down, and then once you've written it down or typed it in, unpause the video. So once you've typed that in, press enter or return on your keyboard, and hopefully Microsoft Edge should start in private. Now this could mean that one of your extensions in Microsoft Edge may well be causing a problem if it didn't start ordinarily. Try and have a browse around in it if it was crashing or running slow, and if you find that it works much better in the in private browsing or safe mode, then what we need to do is we need to disable the extensions. So to do this, we click on the little three dots just up there and then go down to extensions just there and then go down to manage extensions, and here there should be a list of any extensions that you've installed. Now at the moment I haven't installed any, but just for you I've just installed a few extensions. So what we can do is with each of these extensions is we can turn them off by clicking on the little switch to the right hand side of each extension. If there's any extensions here that we don't want to keep, then we can remove them. So we can just click the word remove and then click remove again, and that will fully remove the extension. But what I would suggest is turn each of these extensions off if you've got any in there, close down Edge completely, and then reopen it again just as you normally would, and just see whether it loads or it still crashes. If everything seems to be okay, then what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to click on the three dots up there, click on extensions, click on manage extensions, and just turn the extensions back on one by one, just to test out to see if any of the extensions are giving you problems. If you've just turned an extension on and the problems start again, then you'll know that extension is causing the problem. So all you do is just click on remove here in extensions and just go into get extensions for Microsoft Edge and re-download it again. So just search for it in here, click on get, click on add extension, and it's back. It could be that that extension has got corrupted. And obviously, if problems start again after you've reinstalled it, then what I would suggest is obviously remove or turn off that extension and try and get in touch with the developer of the extension and report the problem to them. So the next thing we need to do is, if we're finding that it's still crashing even after we've turned the extensions off, then the next thing we need to do is go into Edge if you can get in the normal way. If you can't get in the normal way, then click on the start button and type CMD again, and then move your mouse over command prompt app, click the right mouse button, left click run as administrator, left click yes when this comes up, and then once again type start space MS Edge space hyphen in private, then press enter or return. Go up to the three dots in the top right hand corner, go down to settings, click on that, and there is an option here, reset settings, just on the left. Click on reset settings and click on restore settings to their default values. So it says here, this will reset your startup page, new tab page, search engine and pinned tabs. It will also turn off all extensions and clear temporary data like cookies. Your favorites, history and saved passwords will not be cleared. So just click on reset there, left click once. It's reset everything, and hopefully when you go back in, it should work. And you'll just have to reset up your home page again and your search engine if you've changed it from the standard. But what if it's still not working? Well, the next thing to try is to click on the start button, go into settings, and then go into apps just over there on the left. If you haven't got apps there, then just type it in the search apps, and it should come up add or remove programs. But if you've got apps, then go into apps and features. Doesn't matter which one you go into, and just scroll down and you're looking for Edge or Microsoft Edge. So let's just keep going down, and there we go, Microsoft Edge. Click on the three dots just to the right of Microsoft Edge and then click modify. And it will come up and say, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Okay, well, as long as it says Microsoft Edge Update and the verified publisher is Microsoft Corporation, then it's okay to say yes to this. So we've got an option here to repair Microsoft Edge. So it says repairing Microsoft Edge requires an internet connection and will reinstall the browser. Your browser data and settings won't be affected. So click on the repair button there. Make sure you've got an internet connection, and this is going to download Microsoft Edge from the beginning. Now, it could take some time. It really does depend on the speed of your internet connection. So just be patient with this bit. If you've got a relatively slow internet connection, it's going to take some time. It gives you an estimated time there. As you can see, mine says 37 seconds remaining, but this could fluctuate from time to time. So I'm going to pause this video and we'll come back to it when it's nearly downloaded. So here we go, it's nearly downloaded, and there you go, it says download done. So next thing it's going to do is hopefully it's going to install. There you go, installing Microsoft Edge. Now hopefully this bit shouldn't take too long, but if you've got a particularly slow computer, then it could take a while. And there we go, once the box has disappeared, it's downloaded, and I can see the little Edge icon icon at the bottom of the screen is flashing. So I'm just going to click on that. It's loaded. But what if it's still not coming up? The next thing we need to do is to perhaps reset the user data. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm just going to close all these windows down. So we're back to the main screen. I'm going to press the Windows key. That is the key on the bottom row of keys on the keyboards towards the left. It's the Windows flag. And then I'm going to type the letter R for Romeo, and then let go of both keys once this box comes up. I'm going to delete out anything that might be in it and then click into the box. So my cursor is flashing in there, and then type %, local app data, %, just as it's shown on the screen. So local app data, no spaces, all in lowercase with a % either side of it. So once you've done that, click on OK, and then hopefully if you've typed in that address correctly, you should see this here. Go down and find Microsoft, double left click, go down and find Edge, which is just there, double left click. And what you're looking for here is user data. Now, what we need to do is, first of all, before we do anything here, we need to check to make sure that no instances of Microsoft Edge are running. So just move your mouse down to the taskbar at the bottom of the screen. Click on the right mouse button, that's the button on the right hand side of the mouse, and then go to Task Manager. Left click once. If you haven't got Task Manager on the screen there, then just press Control Alt and tap Delete, and then this screen should appear, and then go down to Task Manager there, and it should come up. Now what we're looking for is any instances of Microsoft Edge. And there you go. As you can see, I've got Microsoft Edge there. If you see it, click on the right mouse button and then left clicked End Task, and Microsoft Edge should disappear. Okay, once it's disappeared, click on the cross up there. Move your mouse over user data, click on the right mouse button, and then if you've got Windows 11, click on this icon here. If you haven't got Windows 11, you've got Windows 10, then click on Rename. And just press the right hand arrow key on your keyboard once to get the cursor just to the end of user data, and just type .old. Once you type that, press enter or return on your keyboard. Now this is going to basically wipe out everything. It's going to set it back to factory settings. So you will lose things like your bookmarks. However, it is possible to get these back, but I'll show you how to copy that across in a moment. So once you've done that, let's close this down and then try opening up Edge again, and it will go back to the beginning, and you can select your options here. So I'm going to select start without your data. I'm going to say don't allow there, don't allow there. This is up to you what you do with this, and confirm. Let's just click next there and finish. And hopefully Edge should load. Now, how do you get your favourites back? What I'm going to do is just going to show you that. So as you can see, I've got no favourites up there, nothing in the favourites bar. Let's close this down. I'm going to hold down the Windows key. That is the key on the bottom row of the keys on the keyboard, denoted by the Windows flag. Tap the letter R, R for Romeo, and hopefully we should still have it in this box here. But if it's not there, then type %, local app data, %, all in lowercase, no spaces. Then click on OK. Then we want to find Microsoft, double left click Microsoft. Then we want to find Edge, double click Edge. Then we want to find user data.old, double click that. Now we're either looking in here for default or the word profile, and there might be a number after it. Now it depends on how many profiles you've got set up for Edge on your computer. So I'm going to double click profile 1. Like I say, you might have default, some computers are different. Scroll down, and what we're looking for is bookmarks, just the word bookmarks. So once you've found it, move your mouse over it, click on the right mouse button, and then click on this little copy icon just here if you're running Windows 11. If you're running Windows 10, then actually click on the word copy. Now you want to just press on Edge just up there where it's got Edge just there, click on that, and then click on user data, and then again find either default in there or profile and then a number. I've got profile and a number, and then just scroll down a little bit, find a blank area on the screen, click on the right mouse button. If you've got Windows 11, click on this icon here. If you've got Windows 10, then click on paste, and that should put the bookmarks back. And then what we need to do is we need to go into Task Manager again. So just right click on the taskbar at the bottom, left click Task Manager, or if you haven't got that, press Control Alt and Delete and then click on Task Manager. And we need to shut down Microsoft Edge if it's running. So find that in there. If you can find it in there, move your mouse over it, right click once, and then left click End Task, and then close down the Task Manager, close down any windows you've got open, open Edge, and there you go. As you can see, my favourite from the old version of the browser has come across. If though it's still not working and you've got another browser installed such as Chrome, Opera, Brave browser, Firefox, go into that, and then what you want to do is you want to go up to the address bar right at the top of the screen, not the search bar in the middle but the address bar at the top, and then just type in there Microsoft.com/edge/business/download. If you need to copy this down, pause the video and then come back to it once you've copied this down. So that's all in lowercase, no spaces, Microsoft.com/edge/business/download. So once you type that in, press enter or return on your keyboard. If you've typed in the address correctly, then you should see this screen here. Scroll down, select Windows, and if you're running Windows 10 or 11, you're probably going to be running a 64-bit system. So it's probably going to be this one you're going to need to download on the left. Give it a try first of all. If it doesn't work, then try downloading the Windows 32-bit version. So I'm going to left click once on download, click on accept and download, and then it starts to download. Now give it a minute or so to download, and then once it's downloaded, you need to go into your downloads folder. So I'm just waiting for this to finish downloading. Hopefully shouldn't take too long. So there we go, it's nearly finished downloading. It says 2 seconds left in the bottom left hand corner, and once it's finished downloading, then what we need to do is we need to go into our downloads folder. It's still, oh there you go, it's just finished downloading. So I'm just going to click on the yellow folder, click on downloads, and we're looking for Microsoft Edge Enterprise, and it will probably say x64 next to it or 32. So let's double left click that. Then if it says, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? And it says Microsoft Edge Setup, and the verified publisher is Microsoft Corporation. Click on yes and let it install. Hopefully shouldn't take too long. It might, like mine, pause for a bit, so just be patient with it. And there we go. Once the box has disappeared from the middle of the screen, let's just close this down, close the other browser down, let's get rid of that, and then try opening Edge. Hopefully it should open. If it doesn't, then one more thing to try, and that is click on the start button, click on the power button and restart your computer again. Let it restart, and then once it's restarted, we want to go back to the downloads folder. So I'm just going to go to any yellow folder and then click on downloads, and then once again find the Microsoft Edge Enterprise x64 or 32, double left click, and again, if it comes up with this message when the screen darkens, which says, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Then say yes to it. If Edge still isn't working, then unfortunately it would appear that your system may well be corrupted and may need to be backed up and then reinstalled. But hopefully it shouldn't come to this. I hope this guide helped, and if it did, why not help support this channel? Have a look in the links in the description down below. If you need a VPN, a Fire Stick or Fire Stick accessories, please consider buying through the links in the description down below. It really does help support this channel. It helps me to dedicate more time to recording these videos for you. And also, whilst you're here, why not have a look around? I've got thousands of other videos on my YouTube channel covering all sorts of subjects. Hopefully, whilst you're here, you're going to find something to educate you, entertain you, amuse you, and maybe even save you some time and money.